Hi guys, I'm Robert. Welcome to the Basic English L School. Before all, I recommend you to use a good English dictionary. Also, using the Google Translate website will help you to understand some sentences that maybe are difficult to realize. I promise you, after lesson 1 finishing, you will see your English knowledge has advanced impressively. So, let's start with full power. The lesson one's first vocabulary is aircraft. Aircraft. It's a noun. Please say it 3 times loudly. Actually, you need to say each sentence and new word several times loudly to learn them completely. Believe me, it works. Pause the video and do it now. Aircraft means an airplane, helicopter, or another machine that can fly. We will check grammar tips everywhere it is essential. Of course, I'm not going to teach English based on grammar. However, during natural learning, it will be useful to consider grammar. Besides, after some lessons, I will teach you all of the mentioned grammar entirely. We have here grammar of vowels and consonants. In English, the vowels are these: A, E, I, O, U. Before a word that starts with a vowel sound, if we're going to use a or an, we must use an, like this: an apple, an umbrella, an aircraft, an orange, an important topic. The consonants are these: B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, Y, Z. Before words that start with consonants, we must use a, like these: a book, a window, a camel, a boy. In each slide, I will present you with the list of vocabulary that exists in it. Definitely, I will teach them to you in the next lessons. So for now, I ask you to check them in your dictionary if you don't know their meanings. The vocabularies in this slide are noun, airplane, helicopter, another, machine, can, fly, grammar, vowel, apple, umbrella, orange, important, topic, consonant, book, window, camel, boy. Example sentences about the aircraft. Enemy aircraft are powerful. The aircraft has 48 passengers. Military aircraft are different from commercial aircraft. Robert is afraid of any aircraft, so he always travels via car. A paraglider is a type of aircraft. I guess you know a paraglider. This is a paraglider. Now, grammar of singular and plural nouns. A noun is a word used to identify any people, places, or things, or to name a particular one of these. Singular means just one person or thing. Plural means more than one person or thing. In many nouns that can be plural, the sign of plural is S. Of course, there are some other instructions that I've explained in grammar videos. For example, about the aircraft word, Its plural form is exactly like its singular form, so it never ends in s. The vocabularies here are example, sentence, enemy, powerful, passenger, military, different, commercial, afraid of, always, travel, via, paraglider, type, singular, key, ball, banana, arm, book, plural. Alcohol. Alcohol. It's a noun. Alcohol has two meanings. First, drinks. Drink here is as a noun. Drinks such as beer or wine that contain a substance that can make you drunk. You can see an alcoholic drink that is called alcohol in the picture. Second, the chemical substance in alcoholic drinks can make you drunk, which is also used in other types of products. This is the picture of alcohol chemical. Vocabularies are drinks such, beer, wine, contain, substance, make, drunk, chemical, alcoholic, also, other, product. As I said, check these new words in your dictionary and don't worry about them. We will learn them all in the next lessons gradually. Example sentences. I used to drink alcohol, but I don't anymore. He is trying to find alcohol for dinner. Drinking more alcohol can damage our bodies. Because he was drunk, he couldn't control his car and went out of the road. The grammar of used to. We use this expression to talk about habits or repeated actions in the past which we don't do in the present. I used to watch TV every day, but now I don't watch TV. She used to drink milk in the mornings, but now she doesn't drink milk, okay? In general, the past tense is used to talk about something that started and finished at a definite time in the past. The first example says, I wrote a letter to my boss. Wrote is the past form of write. Next example. It was a fine day with you. Was is the past form of is. Again, I tell you that don't worry. You will learn English grammar throughout the lessons. The vocabularies are anymore, try, find, dinner, damage, our, body, control, his, car, go, out, road. Alley. Alley. It is a noun. A narrow street between or behind buildings. Vocabularies. Narrow. Street between behind building. Example sentences. The attack occurred in a dark alley. There was no anyone in the alley this morning. There is a lot of snow in the alley. I can't go out. We had a big house in this alley before. I love old alleys. The grammar of simple present tense. The simple present is a verb tense with two main uses. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now or when it happens regularly. I write a lot of homework every day. It is a big house. She drinks alcohol every night. We get up early in the mornings. He swims like a champion. The vocabularies of this slide are attack, occur, dark, anyone, morning, a lot of, snow, big, house, before, low, old, simple, present, tense, right, homework, night, get up, early, swim, champion. Alley cat, alley cat. It is a noun. Alley cat is a cat that lives on the streets and does not belong to anyone. The vocabularies are cat, live, street, belong, anyone. Example sentences. I give some food to alley cats in winters. I brought an alley cat into home yesterday. Some alley cats are so beautiful. Dogs are enemies of alley cats. My mother is afraid of alley cats. The vocabularies give, some, food, winter, bring. Its past form is brought, home, yesterday, beautiful, dog, enemy. Its plural form is enemies, mother, afraid of. Alligator, alligator. It's a noun. A large animal with a long mouth and tail and sharp teeth. The vocabularies large animal, long mouth, tail, sharp teeth. The teeth word is the plural form of the tooth. Example sentences. Alligators are too dangerous animals. I saw an alligator near the river. Two alligators ate a baby cow. Alligators can swim so fast. An alligator, like a lion, is a wild animal. The vocabularies are dangerous, animal, sea. Its past form is saw, near, river, to, eat. Its past form is ate, baby, cow, swim, fast, like, lion, wild. Ankle, ankle. It's a noun. The joint between your foot and your leg. The vocabularies joint between your foot, leg. Example sentences. My ankle has some pain. An ankle is part of a body. Her ankle is broken. The alligator bit the ankle of that alley cat. When I wanted to get in the aircraft, I fell and my ankle broke. The vocabularies are my, has, some, pain, part, body, her, broken, bite. Its past form is bit, when, want, get in, fall. Its past form is fell, break, and its past form is broke. Part 2. Listening and Speaking. Please listen to the conversations, then pause the video and repeat them loudly.
What's your name?
It's Alina Smith.
Elena?
No, Alina. Alina.
Oh, Alina. It's nice to meet you, Alina.
Your name, please?
Matt Rosenblum.
Rosenblum. How do you spell that, Mr. Rosenblum?
Rosenblum.
Okay, thank you.
Could I please have your email address?
Sure, it's natwilson@tmail.com.
Okay. Matt Nilsson.
Actually, it's Nat Wilson. NatWilson@tmail.com.
Nat Wilson. Got it. Thanks.
May I have your phone number, please?
Sure. It's 555-2398.
Okay. 555-2358.
Actually, it's 2398.
Oh, 2398. Thank you.
So, could I give you a call sometime?
Sure, that would be great. My cell is 555-7216.
555-7216?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. I'll give you a call this weekend then.
Ant. Ant. It's a noun. A small insect that lives in large groups. Vocabularies. A small insect live large group. Example sentences. Ants usually live underground. An ant can carry an object several times heavier than itself. There are a lot of ants on Earth. Ants save food in hot seasons for being alive in winter. Ants have 6 legs. The vocabularies are usually live underground, carry object several heavier itself. Asphalt. Asphalt. It's a noun. A black sticky substance that becomes hard when it dries, used for making the surface of roads. This slide's vocabularies are black, sticky, substance, become, hard, dry as a verb, make, surface, road. Example sentences. By asphalt, cars can go on the roads easily. Asphalt is made from oil. Asphalt is an expensive material. Cold and storms can damage roads' asphalt. Asphalt color is dark brown to black. The vocabularies: easily, oil, expensive, material, cold, storm, damage, color, brown. Aunt. Aunt. It's a noun. The sister of your father or mother or the wife of your father's or mother's brother. The vocabularies sister, your, father, mother, wife, brother. Example sentences. My aunt is so kind. Aunt Mary is a university professor. When I was a child, my aunt always gave me a gift. One of my aunts now's my best friend. After I went to high school, Aunt Helen died a few years later. The vocabularies are kind as an adjective, university, professor, child, always, give. Its past tense is gave. Gift, one, now, best, friend, after, go. Its past form is went. High, school, die. Its past form is died. Few year later. Autumn, autumn. It's a noun. The season between summer and winter when leaves change color and the weather becomes cooler. The vocabularies. Please check these vocabularies in your dictionary if you need. It's so important. Season, between, summer, winter, leaves. It's the plural form of the leaf word. Change, color, weather, become, cooler. Example sentences. Autumn is a colorful season. When autumn is coming, I feel it with my heart. The leaves begin to fall when autumn comes. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter are the four seasons of our earth. The vocabularies are colorful, season, come, feel, heart, begin, fall, spring, summer, winter, for earth. Armchair, armchair. It is a noun. A comfortable chair with sides that you can rest your arms on. The vocabularies are comfortable, chair, side, rest, arm. Example sentences. If you are tired, you can rest on my armchair. This armchair has excellent color. I love to watch TV when I am sitting in my armchair. Armchairs are so comfortable. Please buy me an armchair. The vocabularies tired, rest, excellent, color, love, watch, TV, sit, comfortable, please, buy. Backache, backache. It's a noun, a pain in your back. The vocabularies pain, back. Example sentences. I have some backache, so I can't do any exercise. Backache, like a headache, is painful. He suffers from backache. My mom has too much backache, so she can't stand up. I guess you have a backache that you are not able to walk well. The vocabularies are how, do, exercise, like, headache, painful, suffer, mom, too much, stand up, guess, able, walk, well. Part 4. Reading. First, listen to the readings and check their vocabularies, then read them loudly by yourself. Section 1. Story. Anna and the Fighter. Anna did not sleep all night. She was excited. Early in the morning, her father called her. "Come on, Anna. It's time to get up. It's a long way to the station." Anna got dressed, and she was soon ready. She did not eat any breakfast. She was nervous. She was going along in a train for the first time. Anna and her father left the village and began to walk to the station. It was a long way. They reached the station at midday. Soon the train came. It was nearly empty. Anna got in. She was frightened. It was her first journey away from home. "Your aunt will meet you at Neira," her father said. "Be careful now, Anna. Don't talk to any strangers." The train started suddenly. Soon it was going fast. Anna watched her father. He looked smaller and smaller. Then he disappeared. The vocabularies of this story are, in fact, you need to know the meanings of these words to understand the story easily. So check them in your dictionary for now, but don't worry about keeping them all in your mind. We will learn them throughout the lessons gradually. Sleep, night, excited, early, call, come on, get up, long, station, get dressed, soon, ready, eat, its past form is ate, breakfast, nervous, alone, train, village, begin, its past form is began, walk, reach, midday, come, its past form is came, nearly, empty, getting, its past form is gotten, frightened, journey, home, meet, say, its past form is said, careful, talk, stranger, start, suddenly, fast, watch, look, smaller, disappear. Section 2. Article. What happens if you don't get enough sleep? Randy Gardner, a high school student in the United States, wanted to find out. He designed an experiment on the effects of sleeplessness for a school science project. With doctors watching him carefully, Gardner stayed awake for 264 hours and 12 minutes. That's 11 days and nights without sleep. What effect did sleeplessness have on Gardner? After 24 hours without sleep, Gardner started having trouble reading and watching television. The words and pictures were too unclear. By the third day, he was having trouble doing things with his hands. By the fourth day, Gardner didn't have mind control. For example, when he saw a street sign, he thought it was a person. Over the next few days, Gardner's speech became too bad that people couldn't understand him. He also had trouble remembering things. By the 11th day, Gardner couldn't pass a counting test. A counting test is saying numbers in order 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. In the middle of the test, he simply stopped counting. He couldn't remember what he was doing. When Gardner finally went to bed, he slept for 14 hours and 45 minutes. The vocabularies of this article are happen, get, enough, sleep, its past form is slept, student, United States, want, find out, design, experiment, effect, sleeplessness, science, project, doctor, watch, him, carefully, stay, awake, 11, day, night, without, hour, start, trouble, television, word, picture, unclear, third, hand, fourth, mind, control, street, sign, think, thought, person, over, few, speech, become, its past form is became, bad, people, understand, remember, 11th, pass, middle, simply, stop, finally, go, its past form is went, bed, minute. Bag, bag, it's a noun. A container made of flexible material with an opening at the top, used for carrying things. The vocabularies are container, make, its past tense and past participle are the made word, flexible, material, opening, top, carry. Example sentences. It is a bag full of fruit. Please give me a shopping bag. I lost my bag when I was returning home. What thing did you put in your bag? He bought me a bag of toffee. The vocabularies are full, fruit, give, shopping, lose, its past tense is lost, return, put, buy, its past tense is bought, toffee. Bandage, bandage, it's a noun. A narrow piece of cloth that you tie around a wound or around a part of the body that has been injured. The vocabularies narrow, piece, cloth, tie, around, wound as a noun, part, body, injure. Its past tense is injured. Example sentences. Lucy had a bandage around her knee. The nurse said you should use a bandage to keep constant your broken hand. High quality bandages are expensive. Your patient needs a bandage. The vocabularies are knee, nurse, say, its past tense is said, should, keep, constant, broken as an adjective, high quality, expensive, patient, need. Bed cover, bed cover, it's a noun. The sheets, covers, etc. that you put on a bed. Vocabularies sheet, cover, put, bed. Example sentences. You have to wash the bed cover because it's so dirty. Your bed cover color is blue mixed with some orange. Bedding and garment products. Bed cover, bedspread, bed sheet, blanket, comforter, towels, and all kinds of socks, etc. Colorful bed cover can make you happy. The vocabularies are wash, dirty, blue, mixed as an adjective, orange, bedding, garment, bedspread, bedsheet, blanket, comforter, towel, kind, sock, colorful, make, happy. Bee. Bee. It's a noun. A black and yellow flying insect that makes honey and can sting you. The vocabularies: black, yellow, flying as an adjective, insect, honey, sting. Example sentences. Bee is a wonderful creature. I like to be a bee so I can fly everywhere I want. Bee stings everyone who attacks it. Bees hum around flowers. She is as busy as a bee in the mornings. The vocabularies are: please don't forget this matter. The vocabularies that I only pronounce them like this, you should check them in your dictionary to understand their meanings for this lesson. But I promise you, you will learn and memorize all of these vocabularies throughout other lessons. Wonderful, creature, like, fly, everywhere, want, everyone, attack, hum, around, flower, busy, morning. Beef. Beef. It's a noun. The meat from a cow. The vocabularies: meat, cow. Example sentences. Beef is delicious food. What's the best method of cooking beef? Would you like another slice of beef? People in England often have roast beef. Beef tastes better when you boil it gently. The vocabularies are delicious, food, best, method, cook, slice, England, roast, taste, better, boil, gently. Belly. Belly. It's a noun. The front part of the human containing the stomach and bowels. The vocabularies: front, part, human, contain, stomach, bowel. Example sentences. She was lying on her belly. I had an awful pain in my belly. The belly of the aircraft was painted red. She felt the child in her belly kick. Additional fat gathers around the belly. The vocabularies are lie, awful, pain, paint, red, feel, its past tense is felt, child, kick, additional, fat, gather. Part 6. Now in this part we have two short conversations from a famous movie. In the first one, the man says, "Perhaps you could join us for dinner tomorrow evening." Now watch and listen to the first scene 2 times carefully.
Perhaps you could join us for dinner tomorrow evening. Perhaps you could join us for dinner tomorrow evening.
In the next one, the woman says, "Go back and turn the heaters on in our rooms. I'd like a cup of tea when I return." Let's watch it.
Go back and turn the heaters on in our rooms. I'd like a cup of tea when I return. Go back and turn the heaters on in our rooms. I'd like a cup of tea when I return.
This part's vocabularies are perhaps, join, dinner, tomorrow, evening, go back, turn on, heater, room, cup, tea, return. Belt. Belt. It's a noun. A strip of leather or other material is worn around the waist or across the chest, especially to support clothes or carry weapons. The vocabularies: strip, leather, material, wear, its past tense is wore and its past participle is worn. Waist, across, chest, especially, sport, cloth, carry, weapon. Example sentences: I think your belt looks good. She fastened the belt loosely around her waist. Were they wearing a seat belt? She wore a wide belt around her waist. I need a belt to keep up my trousers. The vocabularies are think, look, fasten, loosely, seat belt, wide, keep up, trousers. Bench. Bench. It is a noun, a long seat for 2 or more people, especially outdoors. The vocabularies are long, seat, more, people, outdoors. Example sentences: They have several top players on the substitutes bench. We sat on a park bench. The bench gave me the foothold that I needed to climb into the tree. This bench is made of copper. The vocabularies: several, top, player, substitute, sit, its past tense is sat, give, its past tense is gave, foothold, need, climb, tree, make, its past tense is made, copper. Bicep. Bicep. It's a noun. The large muscle on the front of your upper arm. The vocabularies: large, muscle, front, upper, arm. Example sentences. He had an eagle tattoo on one of his biceps. I feel a bit of pain in my left bicep. Arnold was a bodybuilder who had the biggest biceps in the world. You cannot lift that bench because your biceps are too weak. The vocabularies are eagle, tattoo, feel, beat, pain, left, bodybuilder, biggest, world, lift, weak. Bike. Bike. It's a noun. A bicycle or motorcycle. The vocabularies: bicycle, motorcycle. Example sentences. His mountain bike has 18 gears. I love to go out on my bike when it is raining. Let's go for a bike ride. I'd love that bike, but it costs too much. I use an oily rag to clean my bike. The vocabularies are mountain, gear, low, out, rain, ride, cost, oily, rag, clean. Bin. Bin. It is a noun. A large container for storing things, such as goods in a shop or substances in a factory. In British English, a container for putting waste in. The vocabularies: large, container, store, such as shop, substance, factory. British: put, waste. Example sentences. Throw it in the bin. Put the empty box in the bean bin. The paper bin is nearly full. Please empty it. We need many bins for storing new things. That big bin is for waste things, but that other one is for storing rice. The vocabularies are throw, put, empty, box, bin, paper, nearly, full, need, many, new, thing, big, rice. Boat. Boat. It is a noun. A vehicle that travels across water. The vocabularies: vehicle, travel, across, water. Example sentences. Are you going by boat or by air? We must leave the boat. It's raining hard. We went ashore when the boat reached the port. The small boat was bobbing on the sea. The little boat sank beneath the waves. The vocabularies: air, must, leave, hard, ashore, reach, port, small, bob, sea, little, sink, its past tense is sank, beneath, wave. News part. Here you will watch a short section of popular news. Before that, you can read its text and look up its hard words in your dictionary carefully. Then you should watch and listen to it many times. Let's start it. The newscaster says, staying focused on science, there's a difference between astronomical winter, what we call the season of winter, and meteorological winter, what meteorologists sometimes call winter. In the northern hemisphere, astronomical winter officially begins this year on December 21st. It's based on Earth's position in relation to the Sun, and the 21st is when we'll see the winter solstice, the shortest day of year when astronomical winter begins. So, what's meteorological winter besides being kind of hard to say? That's based on the yearly temperature cycle. The vocabularies of the news. Please read and learn these words carefully. Then we'll watch and listen to the news 2 times. Stay, focused as an adjective. Science, difference, between, astronomical, winter, call, season, meteorological, sometimes, northern, hemisphere, officially, begin, year, December, based as an adjective, earth, position, relation, sun, sea, solstice, shortest, day, besides, kind, hard, say, yearly, temperature, cycle.
Staying focused on science! There's a difference between astronomical winter, what we call the season of winter, and meteorological winter, what meteorologists sometimes call winter. In the Northern Hemisphere, astronomical winter officially begins this year on December 21st. It's based on Earth's position in relation to the Sun. And the 21st is when we'll see the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year when astronomical winter begins. So what's meteorological winter besides being kind of hard to say? That's based on the yearly temperature cycle. Staying focused on science! There's a difference between astronomical winter, what we call the season of winter, and meteorological winter, what meteorologists sometimes call winter. In the Northern Hemisphere, astronomical winter officially begins this year on December 21st. It's based on Earth's position in relation to the Sun. And the 21st is when we'll see the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year when astronomical winter begins. So what's meteorological winter besides being kind of hard to say? That's based on the yearly temperature cycle.
Part 9. Writing. Section 1. Vocabulary. Pause the video and write these words in your notebook or scratch pad several times for learning their spelling completely. Try both cases, starting with the first capital letter and all in lowercase. Section 2. Words arranging. Pause the video and first try to arrange and write these words correctly. Then compare your answers with the correct cases. Aircraft, afraid of. You getting in are. You are afraid of getting an aircraft. Yesterday, an attacked alligator us jungle the in. An alligator attacked us in the jungle yesterday. Next, I, to, autumn, want, New York, go to. I want to go to New York next autumn. Go and out, let's bench on a seat. Let's go out and sit on a bench. Should doctor a visit backache your because back of the. A doctor should visit your back because of the backache. Using these groups of words, try to build some sentences. Please do these small jobs and be sure they will help you to make excellent progress in English learning. You can leave your examples as comments under this video and discuss them with other users. Don't worry about making mistakes. All of us learn things by making many mistakes. Now I give you one example for each group. Bee, bench, flower. When I was sitting on this bench, I saw many bees around this flower. Ankle and broken. My aunt's broken hand had a lot of pain. Boat, autumn, travel. I love traveling by boat when autumn comes. Bag, alley, lost. I lost my bag in that dark alley. Armchair, beef, cat. A cat was eating a slice of beef on my armchair. Part 10. Quote, Proverb and Idiom. Section 1. Quote. Quote means repeating exactly what someone else has said or written. Marcus Tullius Cicero said, "A room without books is like a body without a soul." Section 2. Proverb. A proverb is a short, well-known statement that gives advice or expresses something that is generally true. This is a proverb for lesson 1. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. It means things we already have are more valuable than what we hope to get. An example of a conversation about this proverb. Person A says, "Why didn't you use that as a good opportunity?" Person B responds, "Because I am waiting for the best one." And person A responds, "In my opinion, you should have used it. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush." Section 3. Idiom. An idiom is a group of words that has a special meaning that is different from the ordinary meaning of each separate word. 4 informal idioms that mean very happy. I'm on cloud 9. I'm over the moon. I am in 7th heaven. I am on top of the world, or I feel on top of the world. Please repeat these idioms several times. Actually, you need to repeat and practice everything many times to learn them completely. The vocabularies of the part 10 are room, without, soul, bird, hand, worth, bush, already, more, valuable, hope, get, opportunity, wait, best, opinion, informal, cloud, moon, seventh, heaven. Part 11 Test Section 1 Vocabulary. At first, pause the video and try to answer these questions, then check your selected option with the correct one. Section 2 Listening. Listen to the conversations, then answer the related questions.
Good morning. I'd like to register for English class.
All right, which level?
Let's see, I took level 5 last semester, so level 6, I guess.
Okay, level 6. And your name?
Sylvia Gomez.
Sylvia Gomez. Could I please have your email address, Sylvia?
Good morning. I'd like to register for English class.
All right, which level?
Let's see, I took level 5 last semester, so level 6, I guess.
Okay, level 6. And your name?
Sylvia Gomez.
Sylvia Gomez. Could I please have your email address, Sylvia?
Hello. Could I have a dinner reservation for this evening, please?
Certainly. For what time?
7 o'clock?
Let me see. 7 o'clock. For how many people?
4.
Yes, we do have a table for 4 at 7 o'clock.
Great. Hello. Could I have a dinner reservation for this evening, please?
Certainly. For what time?
7 o'clock?
Let me see. 7 o'clock. For how many people?
4.
Yes, we do have a table for 4 at 7 o'clock.
Great.
Section 3 Reading. Read the following short passage, then answer the questions. Use your dictionary when you need it. Section 4. Writing. Read question carefully, then answer it. Part 11's Vocabularies. I presented you with 24 vocabularies in Lesson 1 as Lesson 1 targeted vocabularies. Moreover, there were about 800 words in this lesson. All of those vocabularies exist in a PDF file that you can find its download link in the description under this video. Come on, help yourself to learn English rapidly. Download it and study it carefully. Now, let's see the vocabularies of this part. Select, correct, huge, sky, guess, lose, its past tense is lost, wallet, upper, eat, its past tense is ate, slice, weather, rainy, good, register, class, alright, which, level, take, its past tense is took, semester, address, dinner, reservation, evening, certainly, what, time, 7, o'clock, people, table, great, favorite, vacation, place, really, never, cold, nice, laugh, bad, food, city, interesting, visit, museum, lot, fascinating, old, building, hotel, expensive, stay, affordable, option, beach, resort, plan, definitely, temple, near, choose, right, so much, speak, well, warm, at all, hate, water, dictation, entirely, sentence, grammatically, conceptually, rest. Last part, part 12, guidance and motivation. Pay attention to these 6 tips for correctly and hopefully learning English. The first tip is English learning is a time-dependent process. It means for learning English completely, you must spend enough time. There is no trick or magic to completely learn English in a month, even a couple of months. But by the correct way and spending enough time, you can get a great result even with only one lesson, like this lesson of the English L School. Anyway, you must accept that you need more time to learn English entirely. The next step says, it is no need to memorize everything at first. Actually, it is impossible to memorize every word and sentence when you're studying a lesson. But with repetition over time, you will be able to learn each word and structure, also remember them whenever you need them. I guarantee that I will repeat the taught materials throughout the lessons and practice videos. Therefore, don't worry if you forgot the contents. that you learned newly. The third tip is right practicing is a golden key to success. In the practice videos that I will present after each lesson, you will be challenged by the test questions that will help you to learn and memorize materials deeply and constantly. The next tip says, not fearing mistakes is the second essential case. You must never care about presenting everything correctly. I think I've said previously, making mistakes in learning is the only way that you can progress. Because when you come back and try to correct your mistakes, in fact, you stabilize the learned materials in your mind. So never mind making mistakes and just try in the right way. The fifth matter is try to learn English like your mother tongue in your babyhood. It means if learning English be natural, you certainly learn it. Because you've done it once by learning your main language when you were a baby. So surely you can do it again by trying to learn a new language. When we were a baby, first we only were listening to others speaking. Then we were trying to repeat the words by imitating tellers. And now today as well as, first you should listen to and read the contents carefully, second repeat them several times, and finally try to speak. Don't worry, we will pass these phases together. The last tip is, as a new English learner, do not compare yourself with others. If you see a non-native that speaks English fluently, be sure he or she has more tried and spent a lot of time. By comparing yourself with others, only you waste your time and will be disappointed in keeping going on. Of course, you can use others' experiences who have become successful. Now make a big decision that you will continue learning English and never give up.